Here in North America, various regions may boast that they offer the best snowmobiling in the world. But to those that have experienced what Finland and the rest of Scandinavia has to offer, they might beg to differ. There's some pretty seriously good stuff going on over there. Not only is the sport growing in this part of the world, riding there is completely different, from the way they ride to the sleds they ride on. Thanks to our tourism buddy Tommy Korhonen and the great folks at Finnair, the crew at STV was invited to travel across the pond and head way up above the Arctic Circle to take in snowmobiling Finnish style. Our amazing journey began in the town of Saraselka, a village located in a mountainous area in northern Finland, some 250 kilometers north of the Arctic Circle and nearly 1,000 kilometers away from the southern capital, Helsinki. While you may think that being this far north inhibits outdoor activity, nothing is further from the truth. Finlanders embrace winter in a big way, and this region is a popular tourism destination, providing many activities for tourists.
In Finnish Lapland you can experience everything, and one of the reasons is that the Gulf Stream, which flows in the ocean, keeps this place warm. So Inari Lake, for instance, which is of course frozen in the wintertime, is open during summer, and we can have a difference in temperature of 70 degrees here, Celsius, centigrade. It can be 40 degrees below zero in the wintertime. It can be plus 30 in the summertime. And well, we have a lot of people living here, just normal life. So, and we don't have any polar bears, as many people think that we do. We have bears, we have lots of other animals as well, but nothing to be afraid of. So that's one thing. You can easily go around in the woods here, and there are no animals that you should be afraid of. The bears, which I mentioned, they are of course sleeping in the wintertime, so they wouldn't even know that you are there. Well, first of all, we are certain that we have snow here, usually from end of October till basically beginning of May. So it's a very long winter, and of course the further up north you go, we have snow secure, if we put it this way. The nature is wonderful. We have so-called fells. We are not talking about mountains, we are talking about fells, which means that they are challenging, but they are not too difficult. So it's easy to snowmobile all around. Of course, you need to go on the tracks and so on. So we have lots of national parks, two of the largest national parks in Finland. Of course, you are restricted so that you cannot go there, but we have a lot of tracks where you can drive with the snowmobiles. Well, Inari-Saariselkä region is the northernmost region in Finnish Lapland. And it's, if we talk about Inari municipality only, that's the largest area-wise in Finland. About 5% of the total Finnish area is in Inari municipality. And this is a very Sami municipality. We have four official languages. 3 Sami languages: Northern Sami, Inari Sami and Skolt Sami, and then of course Finnish. Well, the big attraction is, if we talk about the winter time, so of course snow, everything related to snow. And then we have 2 special features, and Sami culture, which I already mentioned, together with reindeer herding, and then gold prospecting, which has been done here since 1870 and still being done. And I have understood that Finland is the only country in Europe where gold prospecting is still being done in the old way of gold panning, as they say. And then, of course, in the wintertime we have the big lakes, Lake Inari, which is the 3rd largest lake in Finland, also called the Sami Sea. And then lots of rivers, fishing, salmon, trout, Arctic char, whitefish, you name it, everything is here.
Our guide for this trip was a great lad who really knew his stuff and was proud to share his thoughts. Mikko Naskala tells us why people come to this region.
Nature, and we are just the activity. Besides, normal person at the moment is a little bit overweight, so skiing is not an option, so we go with snowmobiles. And it's an easy way to go to the nature and see really nice and vast landscape, because we are a huge country. So in a couple of hours you get a lot more than you would get with skiing. Tourism is based on Japanese Eastern people. They come here for the Northern Lights especially, all throughout the winter. Central European people, British people come here in December. Russian people come here after that, because their Christmas comes after. Then starts the Central European skiing holidays, so all kinds of Central European people. Little bit of other people from United States, Canadian a little bit, but not too many. So it's always good to come and see something different.
Part of what makes riding here so interesting is the sleds themselves. You get to ride on snowmobiles that are made right here in Finland and not available to riders in North America. Jouni Lanninen from BRP Finland tells us about the Lynx models.
Lynx, it's a Scandinavian-made snowmobile made in Rovaniemi, in the middle of Scandinavia. And it's tailor-made for demanding conditions. That's what Lynx is all about. I guess there's quite few things actually, but we have always put a lot of effort to suspension and handling and ergonomics, so that the snowmobile would be as easy to ride as possible and as smooth as possible.
Riding in Lapland on Lynx sleds called the X-Trim, Rave and Boondocker, getting to visit with a real reindeer herder, and staying at a resort that featured glass-roofed igloos is all just too much to fit into one story. Stay tuned with STV for more on Scandinavia riding adventures in future shows.